Why Gorkhaland? Why Gorkhaland? Why Gorkhaland? Darjeeling district is home to the Chicken Neck region, a roughly 200-kilometer stretch which borders foreign nations, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Tibet. It has seen a large-scale influx of illegal migrants from Bangladesh. The Siliguri corridor has today become one of the most porous border regions in the world, and Pakistan's ISU has used this to operate its agents freely. In fact, in 2002, the writer Pinaki Bhattacharya had highlighted how the ISU was using the Siliguri corridor as a supply route to provide arms and ammunition via Bangladesh to insurgents in the northeast. The National Investigating Agency has released a report explaining how a terrorist organization Jamaat al-Mujahideen Bangladesh, JMB, had networks in West Bengal and lower districts of Assam. Therefore an independent state of Gorkhaland, including the hills of Darjeeling, Terai, and Duars, would therefore help ensure better safety and security for the Chicken Neck area. And stop infiltrators. Geographical area and population. Gorkhaland covers 7,217 square kilometers, which is larger than Sikkim and Goa. Population is over 40 lakh, which is more than most northeast states, Tripura, Meghalaya, Manipur, Nagaland, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, and Goa. 50% of land in the proposed state of Gorkhaland is arable, which would provide enough scope for the state to become sustainable and self-sufficient. Economic feasibility. Gorkhaland region has a revenue potential of around Rs 18,000 crore annually. This is much larger than the corresponding figures for other smaller states in India. World-famous tea. Darjeeling tea is the first agricultural produce from India to have been accorded the geographical indication status by the World Trade Organization. The demand for this tea is so high internationally that it has even been sold for Rs 1.1 lakh. The annual revenue from tea is between Rs 1,200 crore to Rs 1,500 crore. Hydro potentials. As per National Hydro Project Corporation, Gorkhaland alone can generate Rs 2,500 crore annually from the hydro dams. Tourism. Darjeeling, Terai and Duars region fall under one of the 32 biodiversity hotspots in the world, and are endowed with rich beauty and natural resources. Darjeeling is synonymous with tourism in India, and has immense potential as a revenue source. Approx 60,000 tourists visit every year and the revenue generated from this is close to Rs 1,000 to Rs 1,200 crore. Forestry, agriculture and horticulture. Annually, West Bengal Forest Development Corporation earns revenue of Rs 150 crore from the aspired Gorkhaland region, and earning potential from medicinal plants, organic agricultural and horticulture produced like oranges, ginger, cardamom and cinchona is immense. With proper use of technology in research, training and marketing, forestry, agriculture and horticulture can generate revenues more than 1,000 crores annually. Education and allied services. Darjeeling is home to some of the best schools in India, schools like St. Paul's, St. Joseph's, Loreto Convent, Dr. Crom's Home, Himley Boarding School, etc. These are home to students from all over India and the neighboring countries. The revenue potential from education and allied services alone is more than Rs 100 crores. Cross-border trade. Gorkhaland region borders foreign nations, and Siliguri is the lifeline to northeast states. Given the central government's Look East policy, the region's trade potential is immense. The annual revenue generation potential from cross-border trade alone stands at between Rs 1,000 to Rs 1,500 crore annually. Games and sports. If the youths of Gorkhaland be given proper training, platform, opportunity and scope, they will occupy most of the top-ranking sports event and national level and make India proud in Asian Games and Olympics. Looking at these facts, Bengal's argument against the formation of Gorkhaland with their three-point argument. 1. Gorkhaland lies in the Chicken Neck region of India and can thus pose national security issues. 2. The geographical area and population of the region is too small to merit statehood. 3. It's economically unviable to allow it to become a state. Is baseless and useless. Bengal fears Gorkhaland as a competitor. Therefore, in the best interests of the people who live here, and indeed, the country at large, it would be prudent on its part to grant statehood to Gorkhaland. The state of Gorkhaland formation under the Indian constitution is the very right of all Gorkhas living in India. They have served the country for decades, keeping the enemies away at the borders and let the citizen of this country sleep peacefully. Gorkhaland is a legitimate and legal demand. It should be formed soon to help India grow in the form of 30th state nation. Jai Gorkha. Jai Gorkhaland.